Here we go. Cat up ahead.
About to be dead, Cat. We have to punch through!
Long way between here and there.
Or you're welcome to hang back and die.
Tempest, this is Ryder. Do you copy?
I hear you, Pathfinder.
We have the map, and we're trying to rescue some prisoners.
Those Ket guns won't stay offline forever.
I know. Just tell us if anything changes.
You'll be the first to know. Callow out.
Go, go!
Hello.
You're the Pythons who tortured us. These are my people you took.
Careful there. They catch us, they exalt us.
I'm not going out like that.
I'm really lucky if you didn't.
What's your aim in here? It's getting tight.
That's a shotgun we've got. How exciting.
Pathfinder, that ship is trying to reset the power.
Oh, crap.
They'll have the guns back in no time.
Copy that. You hear that, everyone?
Yeah, wish I hadn't.
Get out of my way!
We could work together on trying to blast the thing apart. I mean, this isn't even a fun thing. It's just like, oh, you've got to shoot this thing arbitrarily. And sometimes you'll just randomly miss. Wait, what? What are you doing? Did I just die? How did I die? He's got a one-shot kill. I've got to do this entire corridor again, haven't I? That's so stupid.
Who are you?
Oh, I've already done this.
Pathfinder Ryder, we're here to rescue the
Autosave after the conversation so I can get on with it.
I scoured from the contract. I got loose when the power went out, but I can't do this alone.
No, I know.
People are being held
I
in the
know!
corridor.
I know all
A lot of
this!
Ket
I know
away.
this game! Shut up! No one cares at this point. I've already done this. But because you arbitrarily decided to kill
Cat up
me...
ahead.
About to be dead, Cat.
Okay, for some reason I'm...
We have to punch through!
Long way between here and there.
Or you're welcome to hang back and die.
I've heard of them...
Tempest, this is Ryder. Do you copy?
I hear you, Pathfinder.
We have the map, and we're trying to rescue some prisoners.
Those Ket guns won't stay offline forever.
I know. Just tell us if anything changes.
Right.
You'll be the first to know. Callow out.
Go, go!
Last time I went, I died instantly to a random attack that I didn't even realise they had.
You're the Pythons who tortured us. These are my people you took.
Careful there. They catch us, they exalt us.
I'm not going out like that.
No, yeah, I know. I'm doing this.
What's your aim in here? It's getting tight.
Pathfinder, that Ket ship is trying to reset the power.
Oops.
Oh, crap.
They'll have the guns back in no time.
Oh, where's some more
Copy
ammo?
that. You hear that, everyone?
Yeah, wish I hadn't.
Get out of my way.
That's not necessarily the best place for it, because they're gonna move. I'm gonna retreat because he instantly killed me a moment ago.
Not much farther.
Oh, it's a health thing back here. Especially this bit, I don't like you can only shoot it half the time. Oh, thanks, game. Thanks, it's always good to have that much reload time. Like, I don't want you to... Oh. No. No, thank you. I'm gonna stick with this for the moment. Okay, I missed. That was my fault. I accept that. Stay there with that. Right.
Killed them all.
Finally. I've leveled up. Deal with that in a moment.
Let's get them out of there.
Oh, you just stood there, did you?
To the door.
Yeah, I know. I'd figured that out. I didn't even need the orange stupid symbol. I'm really annoyed.
Can you run?
Pathfinder, the Ket are close to restoring the ship's power.
Tempest, we're going topside. Track for extraction.
Understood.
Reika. Reika, are you still there? I'm sorry.
Kind of like a worse version of Vermeer. We're working on it. Oh yeah, because it doesn't just pull in, it flops over, doesn't it? I was just thinking, why doesn't it just close the ramp? But if it did that, it would squish Pathfinder, which I suppose would probably get you fired as the pilot.
A team is on its way. They'll escort the Ark to the Nexus. I'm sure they'll be happy to see you, Captain Hager.
It's a day I wasn't certain would ever come.
Now that it has, what will you do?
Technically, I'm next in line to be our Pathfinder, though I never started the training.
I don't think any of us did at this point.
Reika will be difficult to replace.
I'm sure you can do it.
Speaking from my own experience, Captain, just take it one step at a time. You're up to this.
I hope to justify your confidence. What matters most is that the Solarian people are no longer at the mercy of the Ket. For this, we are eternally grateful.
Just make sure my scouts make it safely to Nexus.
Of course. Be well, Ryder.
I heard all about the mission. Must have been a tough call leaving Reika behind. But I'm glad you did. My scouts are alive because of it.
Yeah, but the Solarians we left behind.
Focus
Whoa,
on what
whoa,
went right.
whoa, whoa.
You kicked the Archon's tail today. You took the Ark right out from under him and got Meridian's location. So, enjoy this one.
Your father would have been proud.
So, when it says, save the Krogans, or save the Pathfinder, it meant save the Krogan, or save the Pathfinder, oh, and also an awful lot of Solarians, but we won't actually mention that, because that'd be helpful to actually you to make a decision. I know, I think she said, oh, I'm going to try and save the colonists. But you got to try and make that thing. You got to try and make these decisions clear. This is the problem with this whole thing. Is some of it is just so vague, and paraphrasing is so bad at times.
It's been tough, trying to fill his shoes. I hope I'm finally starting to earn it. Though slapping the Archon in the face like this will only make him more dangerous.
Or perhaps reckless. Your father liked putting others off balance. He said the worthy would rise above it, and learn to face adversity ably.
And the unworthy?
Would crumble. I'll leave you to your thoughts.
You unworthy crumbler, you.
With reverence, Archon, this fascination with Meridian cannot continue.
It's the key to our future, Primus. The human knows nothing of its true power.
Even we don't fully understand it. Our orders are to exalt this cluster, not study the remnant. Questions are being asked about your judgment. Questions that come from the highest levels.
The answers will be clear soon enough. With Meridian, we can transform every world in this cluster to a wasteland. Either the subjects submit to exaltation, or we will use it to annihilate them. This Pathfinder has opened the door. Now we must be the first to cross the threshold. We must seize Meridian before it does. Like all lesser creatures, it mistakes a battle for the war. It doesn't know its weakness. Or its potential.
That was pointlessly
The
vague.
Archon saw my memory flashes? He got that from my implant?
His device went deep. Our connections were wide open when Sam killed you.
I thought he deactivated the connection. I thought that's the whole thing before that. Is he connect? Can't let this distract me.
He'll know how much we need Meridian. We have to warn the Nexus. We have to move.
And all of this stuff is building, I assume, towards... Oh dear. Towards... Oh dear. 3 leads on the Nexus.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
I know. I'm going to my room to read it. Email from Kesh for Drag. Okay. But there were a lot of bits and bobs from there in that where it's like, oh yeah, these other groups we're only meant to deal with this cluster. Not all the clusters, kind of thing. And it's like, there's so many little, like it's setting up like, oh, we're gonna have to deal with other clusters and deal with this, the people who are higher up than the Archon. Meet my true mother. I've been telling my family about you in my time on the Tempest. I'd love for you to meet them and see where I grew up. My true mother, Sahuna, is especially interested in meeting you. Next summer on Haval, let's stop by. Concerned about Drac. Worried about my grandfather. He likes to act tough, but he's an old man and he's been through a lot. We just talked. He said he's fine, but I can tell he's hurting. After I nagged too much, he promised to go see your ship doctor. Can you do me a favour and make sure he does? I need him alive a little bit longer. Cora, I thought about our talk after the Lucinia. Got some inspiration. Come and chat next time. We're both on the ship. Cora. Come meet Jill. Hey, next time on EOS, I'm meeting up with my buddy Jill. She'd love to meet you, and I kind of said you'd make an appearance, so don't make a liar out of me. Gil. From BB. Hey, I've discovered someone who can help us find Pock. He might need a little convincing. When we go to Kadara Port, meet me in the bar, please. Let's go get my bot back. Nakmor Clan. Pathfinder. Nakmor scouts recently returned with a troubling report. 2 Ket ships crashed on a plateau on Eladin after taking damage flying through the Scourge. One scout swears she saw one of the ships firing upon the others. They went down, but we were unable to verify this claim. If there are survivors from this crash, the desert will quickly claim their lives. However, we believe the circumstances surrounding the crash are unusual enough to warrant bringing to the attention of a Pathfinder. Translated from Shalesh. If you intend to fight the Ket, you should understand that enemy as we do. There are still a few of us who remember what it was like when the Ket first came, and how our lives changed once we discovered their true intentions. Learn what our elders have to teach you. I've told them you're coming and given you the means of finding them on Aya, with respect. Moshai. Ryder, I'm Kerry's producer for the documentary. Something's happened. Come by when you're on the next. We should talk. From Corey, I wanted to check in. Things got heavy on the Archon's flagship, still having flashes myself. Something that gets me, when I can stop thinking about what happened to the Solarians and the Krogan, is all those remnant artifacts the Archon had. This isn't just a mission for him, it's an obsession. I've fought people like that before, and we only have one thought in their head that burns everything else away. They get very dangerous very fast. Watching your back, Cora. The Angara have a bara where PB gets tipsy. She's a flirt, even alert to put sauce. So you see how straight keeping your ship afloat does it show? Just putting this out there, I had a friend in Hustle Dondi. We were clearing a hospital after an earthquake, and she got hit with a chunk of rebar, split her helmet, kept going. 4 minutes, technically dead, but we got her into emergency stasis. Thing is, because they're so good at patching people up, she was back with us in a week, and she shouldn't have been. Sure, Dondi's a vet. She'd have seen stuff, but you don't walk that off. She worked that quake site for a week, then disappeared for 5 months. She came back, but different. The other vets, they knew. Take time if you need it, you don't die, and just shake it off. Even on survivors, blah blah blah. Firing guns. Man Rider, I thought I knew guns, but this stuff, they really know how to make things to point and shoot. Was I a couple on Aya when we were there? A sidearm called a Zephyr and a sniper rifle. Ishare, I think they called it. Looked fancy, but I guess even their shifts are fancy. Glad we found aliens who know how to fight. Not sure how I would feel if Andromeda were nothing but Pyjax or Elcor. I'll take Ket over those chumps. Stress relieving. I'm encouraging all crew members to take up stress-relieving hobbies. Everyone, especially you, is under a lot of pressure. While taking up knitting may seem a waste of time, such activities release endorphins that clear clutter from our brains so we can solve tough problems and make better decisions. You don't have to choose any of the activities below, but I thought they might jog some ideas. Gardening, reading. I finished The Princess Bride today, that's actually a really good book. I say that like I'd be surprised at that based on the film, but the film is also excellent. Knitting or crocheting, I don't know. Colouring or painting, journaling, blah blah blah. Communication from Joel. Writing to let you know that I've been receiving a lot of messages. So have I. Maybe I shouldn't be reading all of these. Oh, congratulations from Resistant members who've heard of our victory against the Archon. It's not common knowledge, but it's hard to keep good news like that from spreading. We are hopeful people who are granted new hope. Imagine the excitement when we conquer Meridian and heal the cluster for all our people. Some nights I can't sleep because I'm dreaming of it.